I used to belong to another religion.
My life was very, very difficult. I remember that there was an evening where I wanted to commit suicide.
God took me away from that place and into a Christian church.
I went to church and gave my life to the Lord.
I was really transformed. I was serious about God.
In the beginning of their walk with Christ, the couple receives great blessings until they face a severe financial struggle that leads them to the Grace of God Church.
I lost my job, lost it in January of the year 2016.
I went through a very difficult time, right?
We couldn't afford to buy food at that time, so what we used to do is we would go to the market and get the tomatoes that fell on the floor, and that was the food that we ate actually.
My wife, through a friend, she found out about this church and about the faith show.
And I started visiting the church for 2 months. I think then I invited my husband and he came with me.
It was on a Friday and Pastor Santos was preaching about deliverance, and I couldn't believe that, what I saw with my eyes, because I'd never seen deliverance on such a scale, and God started speaking to me. Our spiritual life has grown so much.
And there was a campaign in our church, the International Grace of God Church. We had to walk through the doors, and one door said health, another said prosperity, and I walked through those doors, and on the same day, I said to God, next week they are going to call me for interviews. And it didn't really happen because on the next day, after I went through the doors, I got a job and I started working there without an interview. And I still work there today, which is very nice.
And it was just awesome because I had never participated in a campaign like that, and our eyes were open to what God can do. When she got this job, our lives started to get much better financially for all of us.
They receive another piece of sad news. However, this time, they have enough faith to overcome an evil day.
A few months later, I got fired from the company, and it wasn't easy.
Because of my faith in God at that time, my faith had gotten stronger in the Grace of God Church, and I said that there was nothing we needed to worry about because God was taking care of us. Last year, when Dr. Suarez was here in South Africa, I think it was the first time I held a sponsorship form in my hand. So we filled it out, and ever since that day, we sponsor every month. We get newsletters from Dr. Suarez because we are faithful sponsors in the Faith Show program. God was testing our faith at that time.
God's rescue got to them very quickly.
He stayed home only for 1 week and then he got a new job.
And God has given me a much bigger salary.
He works as a project manager.
Now we're able to afford medical aid. We can pay school fees in full for an entire year.
Our daughters go to a very good school. They are taking swimming lessons and extracurricular activities, and we can buy new clothes for them. On that same month, God gave us a new car.
Pastor Santos was doing a campaign, and he said to the people, "Come on Sunday, and I'm going to bless your cars." And God blessed me. Today we have 3 cars, and we have our own home.
A lot of things have changed, especially in our tithes and offerings. We can give more than what we used to.
They are both workers in the house of God, and they serve with joy and faithfulness.
I would like to encourage people, to start sponsoring, and not about the money. It's about expanding the kingdom of God.
I also believe that God is blessing us through that because we are investing in Dr. Suarez's ministry.
I love God so much with all of my heart. He did so much for me from where we were and we are today. This is why this ministry, the Faith Show, is so important, because God is using Dr. Suarez and Pastor Santos, using them to speak into my life and my family's life. And I just want to give more, to the ministry. Because of his faithfulness, I want to do more.
I love God for what he is and for what he is doing. God will always be faithful even though we are unfaithful to him. And it is my privilege and honor to be faithful to God all the time.